Hey everyone, Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I'll be showing you how to make chocolate lava cakes. These molten chocolate lava cakes are for serious chocolate lovers only. If that's you, you are going to love today's recipe. To get started, you'll need to preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you don't use Fahrenheit, if you don't use cups for measurement, I have all of the metric conversions in the printable recipe below. Now, the first ingredient you're going to need today is 6 ounces of a quality chocolate. I like to use 60% dark chocolate, but semi-sweet will work just as well. So you can either break these chocolate pieces by hand or you can use a large knife to cut it. You just want the pieces to be about the same size, and then to just expedite the melting process, because we're going to be melting this chocolate in a minute, I am going to use my large knife and I'm just going to gently chop the chocolate a little bit more. This is looking pretty good, so what I'm going to do now is I'll transfer this chocolate to a microwave-safe, medium-sized bowl. Just let me get all of that in there. We'll add a ½ cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter to our chocolate, and I'm just going to cut this into about tablespoon-sized pieces. We're going to pop this chocolate and butter in our microwave, and we'll heat it at about 15 to 20-second intervals, stirring really well in between. You just want to get the chocolate and butter until they're both completely melted and your mixture is smooth. It's really important when heating your chocolate and butter together that you don't overheat this. If you zap it in the microwave for like a minute, what you'll end up with is chocolate that's seized. It's going to be really hard to mix. It's not going to work for these lava cakes, so patience is key. So this is looking really good right now. So what I like to add at this point is a ½ teaspoon of instant coffee. You can skip this if you want, or if you don't have it on hand. It is not going to make your lava cakes taste like coffee. This flavor just really helps bring out that chocolate taste. Like I said, this is a rich chocolate dessert. We'll also add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just stir until that's completely combined. Now we're going to set this chocolate mixture aside, and you are going to need a separate bowl. What we're going to do is we will add 2 large eggs and 2 large egg yolks. So you need 4 eggs total, but you're going to discard the whites from 2 of them. You can save those to make my meringue cookies if you want. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. So we'll add these to our bowl, and we'll add a 1/3 cup of tightly packed light brown sugar. Now you're going to first need to just break up this brown sugar a little bit with your whisk, and then vigorously whisk this mixture for about 15 seconds or until foamy. You want to make sure the eggs and the brown sugar are nicely combined, and there shouldn't be any clumps here. Once that's nicely combined, we're going to bring back our chocolate mixture, and we'll add this egg mixture into our chocolate mixture and just stir until that's completely combined. Now, one suggestion I have is you should really be using room temperature eggs for this recipe. It's going to make this combination of the egg mixture and the chocolate a lot easier. The ingredients are going to combine much better. If you don't happen to have room temperature eggs on hand, what you can do is you can set them in a bowl of warm water for about 15 minutes. That'll bring them to room temperature pretty quickly. There's just one ingredient left to add, and that is a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sift this over my chocolate mixture. That way we don't have any lumps of flour. Stir this together until everything is nicely combined. At this point, your batter should be smooth and velvety and well combined, so it's ready to bake. Now the next thing you are going to need is 4 ramekins. They should be about 3½ inches in diameter. Now if you don't have ramekins, I do have instructions for making these lava cakes in a large muffin tin. I'll include those in the printable recipe below. So what you'll need to do with these is you'll just want to lightly spray them with a baking spray. Now I'm just spraying the bottom of each ramekin with a baking spray, and now I'm going to use a paper towel to just kind of work that into the bottom and up the sides, because you need the bottom and the sides of the ramekin to be greased. Now, if you're using a spray, make sure it is a baking spray that has flour in it. The flour is important to keep these lava cakes from sticking to the ramekins. If you don't have a baking spray, you can just gently grease each ramekin and lightly flour it. Make sure to tap out any extra flour, and then you can add your lava cake batter. You'll evenly divide this lava cake batter into your prepared ramekins. You can just use a spoon, but I found that using an ice cream scoop makes the process a lot cleaner. Now I've placed my ramekins on a baking sheet. It's just going to make transferring them in and out of the oven a little easier. We'll bake these chocolate lava cakes in our 450 degree Fahrenheit preheated oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now, the best way to know that your chocolate lava cakes are finished baking is the centers should be still looking slightly underbaked. They should look a little liquidy, but if you jiggle them, the center should be firm. They can move a little bit, but they shouldn't be pure liquid. You do not want to overbake these lava cakes or they are going to end up with no lava in the center. Within 5 minutes of your lava cakes coming out of the oven, you're going to want to run a knife around the outside of the lava cake just to loosen it from the ramekin. Let these lava cakes cool for about 5 minutes before inverting them onto the plate that you plan on serving them on. Keep in mind that the ramekins are still going to be hot. They came out of the oven less than 10 minutes ago, so always use an oven mitt or some other precaution when touching the ramekins. You want to enjoy these lava cakes while they're still warm. Now you can top these with whatever you'd like. I love using vanilla ice cream or homemade whipped cream. Today I'm just topping mine with a little dusting of powdered sugar. These lava cakes are so rich and delicious, and I can't wait to dig into this one. I hope you guys enjoyed today's lava cake recipe. If you did, please leave me a comment. I always love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you guys enjoyed today's lava cake video, I really hope you will give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video today, here are a few others you might like as well.